Hello, my name is Bryan Torres, and I'm a student developer working with GameFace. Our team, RTMR Tech, has been working to develop a performance review system for a local nonprofit called GameFace4328. RTMR Tech consists of 4 student developers, including Madelyn, Raymond, Reid, Zoey Morris, and myself. Our community partner is GameFace413, a youth basketball training academy based in Jacksonville, Florida. The founder, Ms. Ashanti Jackson, came to us because they needed a way to record or display drills and other exercises performed during their training sessions. This unfortunately means that students and their families can't measure their progress or see program results. To solve this problem, we have spent our senior year developing an easy-to-use performance review system that allows staff to record performance statistics and families to view their athletic improvements.
Hi, my name is Madelyn, and today I'm going to be discussing our key product requirements. The most notable requirements for this project were the ability to register student-athlete accounts, a way for staff to record training session drills and activities, a way for student-athletes to visualize their performance data in 6 categories, and then both the ability to print and download what we call performance report cards. Now I'll go ahead and talk about our 4 use cases, the first of which being login. Notable user stories for this use case include the ability to both log in and log out to one's account, to reset the password from the forgot password screen, or to reset the password from inside of the account. Our next use case is the managed student-athlete profile use case. Notable user stories for this particular use case include a student-athlete or their parents' desire to register an account on the system, to update any profile information to correct potential inaccuracies, or to view the profile to ensure everything is correct. The next use case is the record performance statistics use case. Notable user stories for this use case include a staff member's desire to fill out a form related to student training activities so that they can record performance data pertaining to a specific training session. They also would like the ability to update stats so they can fix any errors that occurred while inputting data, and view a list of all student athletes so they can perform actions on their accounts. Our last use case is the track athletic improvement use case. Notable user stories include the student-athlete or parent's desire to see a performance report card that will summarize all performance data on the system. They would also like the ability to see their performance data in 6 categories and be able to filter those categories. The student-athlete and their parent would also like the ability to both print and export performance data.
Hi, my name is Matt, and I'll be going over the software development processes and design details. First, I'll be discussing our use of Agile, RUP, and Scrum. We used Jira to track our product and sprint backlogs. We had 1-month sprint intervals. We held weekly group meetings. We determined use cases and associated user stories, and created activity diagrams, analysis models, and sequence diagrams. Now, I'll be showing our UML diagrams for each use case. These are for the Managed Student-Athlete Profile and Record Performance Statistics use case. And the next 2 are for our Login and Track Athletic Improvement use case. Here is our entity relationship diagram for the GameFace PRS. We used React and TypeScript on the front end and Express and TypeScript on the back end through Remix. We used Sass for styling, Recharts for chart rendering, and the app was hosted in a Docker container. Microsoft SQL Server was used as our database option, and we used V as our build tool. All of this was hosted on Microsoft Azure Cloud.
And now we'll begin our product demonstrations.
Hi, I'm Bryan. I'll be demonstrating the login use case today. We'll start off by resetting the password of an existing account from the login screen, which requires pressing the Forget Password button. The user can then provide their email address and press the Send Reset link. The user will then receive a password reset request in their inbox. They will simply press the Reset Password button inside the email. They can then reset their password. Next, I'll be demonstrating the actual login process. To log into one account, they just need to enter their email and password. If a mistake is made during this process, they'll receive an error message. Now that the user is logged in, I'll be demonstrating the ability to make changes to an account's password or email while logged in. All the user needs to do is to navigate to their profile. From this page, they can press Change Password, enter in their new password, and submit. After completing this process, they'll need to log it back in. The email reset option could also be found in the student profile section. From there, they can enter the new email address they'll like to use and request an email reset link. Similar to the forget password process, the user can be sent an email reset link to their inbox. They can click the provided button to confirm their email address. Lastly, they just need to re-enter the new email address they'd like to use, and then they'll receive a successful email to that new email address. Once that's complete, they can log back into their account with the new email address provided.
Hi, my name is Zoey, and I'll be demoing the Manage Student Athlete Profile use case. If a student doesn't already have an account on the GameFace performance review system, they can register by clicking the button on the top right of the screen. Here, they'll fill out a registration form consisting of information about the student athlete and their emergency contact. They will need to enter their password twice, and the passwords must match. The form has input validation to ensure no mistakes were made during the registration process. After logging into their new account, the student athlete can then navigate to their profile. The profile displays the most relevant information they provided during registration. In addition to viewing their profile, the student athlete can also edit their profile. They will then be brought to this pre-populated form where they can make adjustments as necessary to age, grade, school, and guardian information. When we navigate back to the profile, those changes will be reflected.
Hi, my name is Madelyn, and I'm going to be demonstrating the functionality related to the Track Athletic Improvement use case. Our client requested a dashboard consisting of 6 key performance categories. These categories include speed, shooting, dribbling, passing, strength, and jumping. Each page includes 3 stat boxes and 3 graphs, and each page is filterable by month, year, and lifetime. The graphs displayed on each page differ a little bit depending on the category and what's the most relevant way to visualize that data. And we also have the ability to print each individual page of the dashboard. And now moving on over into the performance report card section, this is an overall summary of all performance data for a student on the system. This page is also filterable by month, year, and lifetime. It displays 6 stat boxes and 3 graphs. This page is printable, however it does include additional information as it is what we're calling a performance report card. And it's also exportable to CSV. The dashboard can also be used on mobile devices.
Hi, my name is Matt, and I'll be demoing the Record Performance Statistics use case. From the staff view, you can filter student athletes by name. You can also set their status to active or inactive from this view. If you go to the Update Stats page, you will see a list of student athlete performance reports and a form to fill out that will allow you to create a new student athlete performance report. This is filterable by each performance category. You can click Submit to create a new report. Upon clicking Update Stats again, you'll see our newly created performance report. After clicking on it, it will auto-populate this existing form with what you previously entered, and you can update any missing or incorrect stats.
We hope that our performance review system adds value to the organization by enabling GameFace4328 athletes and their families to more easily see the progress and improvement in the program over time, as well as providing staff with an easy tool to both collect data from training sessions and view student demographic information and performance statistics. Having been able to design and build this application from the ground up, we gained invaluable experience creating a full-stack MVC web application, using the Agile methodology, collaborating as a team, and working with a real-world client. We appreciate our community partner for this opportunity to work on a real-world project and our mentor for helping us with any questions we had along the way.